Bag milk. Bag milk. Bag milk. Oh, I swear. Oh, bag milk. And I'm hungry like bag milk.
Bagged Milk from Oilers Nation joins us, and we have news this morning. The Oilers have hired Stan Bowman as GM and Executive Vice President of Hockey Operations. How do you feel about it?
Nothing. Well, I mean, the timing of the announcement kind of tells you everything you need to know, right? Like, when do you ever announce the hiring of a new GM at 7:30 in the morning? Like the old 7:30 news stuff.
Let's get this one out of the way. Hopefully no one's noticing.
I mean, you look around on Twitter, right? Like, the reaction is very lopsided. It's confusing, I guess.
So, if people don't know, Stan Bowman, son of Scotty Bowman, was the GM in Chicago, and he was there during the
Kyle Beach the sexual assault case.
And he was banned from the league for a little bit, right? During that.
Yeah, so he got suspended indefinitely. He was banned from holding a position in management. Started in 2021. He was reinstated July 1st of this year, eligible to sign a contract on the 10th. So it's a confusing one for me, just in the sense that the Oilers had a lot of goodwill going for the team.
Mm-hmm.
I thought a lot of the moves made earlier were popular, and people were feeling good. The vibes were good. So this one just seems confusing to me, just based on if you're going to eliminate everything, you're going to take kind of, Sheldon Kennedy spoke about Stan Bowman last week and the work that he's put in over the last handful of years, and how he even worked with Kennedy's organization, the Respect Group. So you like to hear that stuff. I just wonder why Edmonton having to be the one to give him the chance. Why open up the opportunity for players like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl to have to answer for it?
Yeah, because now they're going to have to answer questions about how they feel about it.
Yeah, so they're going to get asked questions in training camp when all that happens about what's going on here. And I don't understand why they needed to put that noise in and around this team right now. Certainly, there must have been another candidate that was worthy of the job. I think that working in the NHL is a privilege. It's not a right. And, it's nice to see that he put some work in over the last handful of years, but I don't necessarily know that jumping into one of the most coveted positions in the National Hockey League is the move.
It's just such an Oiler move. Shoot yourself in the foot.
But you look at the reaction on social media today, and people are upset about it. So It's going to be really interesting to see what happens at 11 a.m. when Jeff Jackson speaks to the media, because as of right now, as I'm talking to you, Grant, he put all of his social media private this morning. That's Jeff Jackson, that is.
Oh, so, really? Hey?
Yeah, so clearly he kind of anticipated the reaction. So I'm looking forward to seeing him answer for it. This is a major decision.
I noticed on the Sportsnet article about it, they had comments turned off on this article. Yeah, it didn't take long for that to happen. You said it too best on Twitter. Rest in peace to the Oilers' social media today.
Yeah.
Everyone working there.
I mean, if you look at the announcement post, it's just someone putting that up, right? Like the comments, the ratio on this tweet already is incredible. And it's not just other teams, other fans from other fan bases that are in there. It's Oilers fans really raising some alarm bells here. So, again, it's going to be interesting to hear Jeff Jackson walk through his process on this hire, because as of this morning, it's not a very popular one amongst the fan base.
Well, and like I said, there's a bit of a history, like even Evander Kane, Corey Perry, Jake Verdinen when they brought him on in a PTO. Like, there was some people being like, why do we keep doing this? But we'll see. Yeah, I'm curious to hear the press conference and see how they address it. So, yeah.
Yeah, the press conference is going to be fascinating. I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say, because people are upset. I'm reading it right now, the comment section on our website. Like, I just posted the news article like minutes before you guys called.
Yeah.
It's already lighting up with people that are just not happy right now. So it's going to be an interesting day in Edmonton for the Oilers, that's for sure.
You can read that at OilersNation.com.
Your golf tournament, is there still spots for people to get in?
Great question, Jimmy. It is selling out very quickly. We're down to already, so the tournament is August 30th, so we've still got over a month to go, but right now there's only a handful of spots left. So if you want to join in as a team of 4, you can go to nationgear.ca and you can do that there, or you can register as a single, and we match up all the singles on teams. And a lot of times those teams end up having the most fun of the day.
Oh, yeah.
So we're raising money for Gregor's grads. It's going to be a great cause that we're raising some money for here today or next month. And if you want to get in on it, you got to get in soon because it's going to sell out, and it's very, very close already.
The other news quickly was Paul Coffey returning to the Oilers. I think that's a good move.
Yeah, I think it was a great move. And, I fully admit, listen, when he was named as the defensive coach last year when they let Woody go, I was like, I don't understand this at all.
Yeah.
Coffey's only coaching experience at that point was, Pee-wee, his kids' teams. That's the only coaching experience he had. So I was stunned by having him in as a defensive coach. But obviously, as the year wore on, he had some magic touch back there. He worked with some defensemen.
He did well.
He had them playing well. So I was happy to see it because there was speculation that he wasn't going to be back when the season ended. But I'm happy to see he's back, and I'm fully happy to admit I was wrong about hiring him for that position as well because he did a great job of it last year.
Thanks for joining us today, Bagged Milk.
Thanks, boys.
You can read all about it at OilersNation.com.